Okay, I got about, let's see, 13 minutes. I got some fatty king salmon roasting in my oven right now, so I gotta make this relatively quick. Then I'm gonna enjoy a early dinner. Today was very interesting. I uploaded a video earlier today. Please check it out if you definitely have been following this journey of mine. But I went ahead and I pulled the trigger on quite a bit of stock here, mainly because I said to myself, well, there is a valuable lesson. And the valuable lesson is hold on, let me go ahead and pull this thing right up here. Okay, so today I ended up buying some Pltr shares, bought 2 Pltr shares, bought 5 Robinhood shares, bought 2 AMD shares, took the public profile. Pretty much I had $15,000 in cash today, so took it down about 1350-ish. Yeah, let's just yeah, I mean it's somewhat around that number. Spent about $1,300 on stocks today. Probably going to be depositing another $2,000 to maybe $3,000 into this public account for our public account challenge. If you're new here, pretty much doing a public account challenge. And I want to oh man, I don't really want to make a lot of predictions, but I kind of have to, because if we are in a very bad correction, the public account is going to obviously go up in value because I'm going to be deploying a lot more cash to buy stock. If this correction really does not kick off too insane in a way, then I may just keep it around 25,000. But ultimately, I would like to do a challenge, 25, 30 grand to 100K over the course of maybe about the next year and a half. See if I can go ahead and reach it. It is definitely feasible. It's not unachievable. I'm not saying I'm gonna go ahead and 10x my account, 30 grand to 300K, or go ahead and take 30 grand to 3 million. It's something that is ridiculous. Utter sheer nonsense. But I was really looking at the chart today when I got done recording, and I said to myself, what the hell am I doing? I'm over here making a video talking about how the market's going down, and I'm not pulling the trigger and actually buying stock. And this is a very valuable lesson that somebody taught me when I really started getting into trading in 2020, is that let's use Liberation Day as a prime example. So back in February, we had a nasty sell down, and nobody really knew why. We just knew that something was coming. But then when Liberation Day pretty much happened, it was an utter shit show, free fall. But here's the thing. Let's say once the stock market broke the 100-day moving average, let's say if you bought stock, and then let's say you bought stock again and again, and then let's say on the downward momentum you bought here, 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 you bought this, and then you went ahead and bought some of this. You just made a boatload of money. If you took 15 grand, you probably either doubled or maybe tripled up your money depending what you got into. A lot of stocks fell by 50, 60% on Liberation Day. You could have literally took 5 grand and turned that into close to 10 grand. So the point being is that as you nibble on down the V shape, and when the V shape is going up, you're still buying, you're still making money. The big lesson is that people watch stocks going down and they don't buy, and they try to time the bottom. And then they see stocks go up, and then they get too nervous. And then they see stocks go down, and then they're like, it's probably going to go lower. This is going to be the end. The end. And then they don't buy, and then by the time you know it, the stock market goes back up, and then they don't buy at all. a lot of people make this mistake, and I got taught this lesson, is that the market's going down, you buy the blood, you buy the dip, and you just get into great companies. So today I opened a position in Palantir. I've been in and out of Palantir many times. Robinhood, I've actually never owned Robinhood. Very excited to be a Robinhood shareholder. AMD, I have AMD on my main profile, my Robinhood account. So all these companies right now, such as let's go ahead and look at SoFi. SoFi is not in a full-blown like correction here. We didn't even really touch the 100-day, but we are getting very close. Palantir has issues going on. Oh boy, Palantir has major issues. The chances that we trend down further tomorrow, I don't mean to be, an a-hole, but I kind of hope that we do. I'm going to be buying more Palantir tomorrow. Robinhood has some trouble here. We could fall all the way to the 100 consolidation level in this area. But right now, Robinhood, of where I bought it from, is 25% from its all-time high. That's a buying opportunity. Palantir right now is almost 20% from their all-time high. That's a buying opportunity. AMD, the growth rates 15%ish or 14% from all-time highs. I'm not worried. AMD is going to be a 3 to 5 year hold. I own a lot of AMD shares on my main profile, so I'm holding this baby. The growth rates are unreal. Here's another one, Meta. Thought about opening Meta today. Depending what happens tomorrow, could very well pick up a couple Meta shares. But key driver is Palantir. Every time Palantir does not break the 100-day moving average. The last time was, oh boy, Liberation Day. Yeah, Palantir is so strong. And I'm just utterly surprised that more buyers aren't stepping in. But I think there's going to be a lot of buyers down to the 200 if we actually reach there. But I'm going to be getting in more. Robinhood, very surprised on this one that there's not really more buyers. SoFi, you're still seeing strength. However, we could very well break this 100-day. We got a jobs report this Thursday, November 20th. Tomorrow, this drama could carry over. Bitcoin, once again, it trended even further down. Even though we closed green, it still touched further down than yesterday. So Bitcoin right now is making, oh boy, I'm drawing a blank. Lower lows. There we go. Lower lows, higher lows. Don't quote me on that. It's basically, it's going down and it's staying green, but it's ultimately trending down. Oh boy. I'm just thinking about my salmon right now. 5 minutes left. Oh boy. Oh, I love salmon so much. The SPY is getting close to the 100-day moving average. The Qs. IWN has already broken the 100-day. So what is my game plan going forward? I own a tremendous amount of SoFi shares on my main accounts. On my main account, I have, honestly, I think it's like, oh boy, hold on one second. Main account, where are you? It is a very large position of SoFi that I'm holding. 1,642 shares. Very large position. My largest position on my private profile. My private profile is suffering because of SoFi over the last weekish, but it's fine. I love SoFi. SoFi Bull right here. What is my game plan for tomorrow? If this stock market trends down, yeah, I'm gonna get more skin into the game. I got a lot of cash reserve on this profile. Still over 13 grand. So if we do see a true correction in the stock market of 10%. We got like 5 more percent to go. Do I believe it's going to be tremendously bad? I don't. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't quote me on this, but I really don't see us being pulverized like Liberation Day because one, we have the Federal Reserve that can step in. Two, if you look at companies' growth rates, they're not like 2022. 2022 was a crush because companies' growth rates were doing terrible. We just had earnings. Earnings were phenomenal. I mean, all these companies' earnings were amazing. Sofi, Palantir, AMD, Robinhood, Amazon, Meta, Nvidia. They're all great. Earnings are wonderful. That leads me to believe that this is a buying opportunity. So for me personally, I'm going to be accumulating more Robinhood, more AMD, more Palantir. If SoFi trends lower tomorrow, I have a great average on this account of $12.78. If we get to about mid 20s, I'll probably throw in a little more, but not a lot. Ultimately, I would like to build a $5,000 Palantir position on this profile, a $4,000 Robinhood position, and a $4,000 AMD position. That pretty much leaves some remaining capital. Not to mention, I'm probably going to carry over maybe a couple more thousand into this account. If SoFi dips even lower, I may go ahead and throw more into SoFi here. But like I said, I have SoFi shares. I showed this in a previous video of mine. I got SoFi shares out the wazoo. I do not need any more SoFi shares. This was over 50,000. Now it's not anymore. But yeah, my Robinhood account with SoFi, give me a break. I got SoFi coming out the wazoo. I am a SoFi bull, all the way. But right now, for this public profile, I am definitely eyeing a lot of other positions. And if the market's going to trend down, like I said, me personally, I'm going to put my head out here, and I'm going to be buying a lot of companies. But then again, what am I buying? I'm buying phenomenal companies in a scary time, and that is how you make money. Stay tuned for a new video tomorrow. Going to be I will be covering the stock market even more. All right, I got to go ahead and get my salmon out of the oven. Love you all. Make sure to like this video and subscribe. And let me know down below in the comment section if you were buying the blood as well. Later.